And we are back at Up North at 4. Today we are joined with Sharon, Jaden, and Tony. Thank you so much for coming on from Lakeland Union High School, Rhinelander High School, Oneida County Teen Court. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having us.
So let's talk Teen Court. What's going on?
Yeah, so right now we're accepting applications for Teen Court all the way from 8th grade and up. You can apply on the website. And that's what's going on right now with the applications.
Yeah, and Sharon, what is Teen Court?
Yeah, so it's actually part of the court system. A youth who gets in trouble for the first time, they go before the judge and plead guilty or no contest. And the judge can give them the option of paying the fine, but then they'll have a record, or they can choose Teen Court, and that's where people like Jaden and Tony come into play. They interview the youth who got in trouble along with the parents, find out not just what happened, but why, and they decide on tasks for the youth to do by a deadline, and if they finish them in time, their case is dismissed.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
So Jaden, how do you feel being in a position like this?
It's really great. As a leadership role, we learn a lot, and we also seeing our peers come through the court system and how somebody in our own school and how we can help them get their life back on track without having any repercussions when they follow what we think is best for them, not only like mentally wise, but it's an educational process for them too. So they really learn the value of the situation that they were in and how we can help them.
Yeah, you're like a peer review council, right? And you're not just doling out punishment to people. You're actually having a conversation about, okay, you did this wrong, but we can help get you back on track. And also, here's your punishment, right? Kind of thing.
It gets very real, but it's also a very positive experience for them as they don't have to deal with the fines or the court system anymore once they go through our processes.
And Tony, as this position that you have, like, what do you think were maybe some of the challenges that you had to face?
So sometimes it can be challenging to think of a proper sanction for these people, and really it's sometimes a little bit hard to think of something that we can do to get these people back on the right track. And sometimes that can be a bit of a burden, but at the end of the day, I always go home, thinking good of myself for at least trying my best to give these people a educational opportunity.
Yeah, and Jaden, do you feel that pressure?
I do sometimes, but our court works really well in supporting each other through what we need, and it's really just an open conversation of what do they need from us and what do we need from them to really resolve the situation, and how we can both make them feel better about it, but on our part, make sure that we're giving them something that will really fix the situation for them.
And for these positions, like the leadership positions that you two have, what is the application process like to get into the position that you're both at?
So yeah, it's a really easy process. I know Sharon tours some of the schools. She'll come in and have like a table set up. There's also the website that you can apply on, and then from there you just interview with Sharon and consider your application.
Yeah, and Sharon, I'm curious, what has been the feedback of teens who have gone through the program?
We do a survey after every case, and it's been overwhelmingly positive. Both the teens and parents appreciate the opportunity to not have a record or pay the fine, and they often mention that they've learned a lot, and they can get very creative with sanctions. We've had several cases now where like a dad and kid are not getting along because the kid's into gaming and the dad's outdoorsy, and so one of the sanctions is we want you to spend time together, so go geocaching.
Oh.
You combine the tech with the outdoors.
Go find Pikachu, right? Or
Yeah. And they've been really creative finding like a essay to write or research projects. They ask kids if they prefer to write or draw. So maybe instead of like writing an essay and what they would do differently, they draw a picture and
Make them think about it.
yeah, like they can literally draw a cartoon of how they would have handled the situation differently.
I love this.
It's very personal.
Yeah.
Very personal.
Wow, well, it sounds great. Do you have anything upcoming that you would like to share for our viewers?
Yeah, well,
Anything
I'm accepting applications for
Okay.
about another week or so.
Okay.
And as Tony mentioned, 8th grade and up right now can apply. And we have a training coming soon.
Okay.
And it's a great program.
Well
All
done,
right.
team.
Well,
well
done.
done.
Thank you
job,
so much
guys.
for coming on.
Thank you.
And go and apply. Good luck to all those out there. We'll be right back after this break.